Yo guys, what's up everybody? It's your boy Los. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to take the time to make this quick video. I was recently deported from the States. So again, I wanted to make this video to kind of help anybody, put some information out there for anybody going through the same thing that I'm going through or know somebody that's going through this. And this is on how to get your ID out here and what you need to get your ID or your license. So the first thing you want to do is go to your website, to www.gob.mx/CURP. Your CURP is like your social security for out here from Mexico. You'll need that for your job, for when you go to the doctor, for everything. They'll ask you for that paper. So that's the first thing you need. And you go to, like I said, to the website /CURP, and it'll ask you for all your information, your name, your where you were born, and everything. Right. And you put it through your email address, and they'll send you once everything pops up and everything's verified, like they'll send you the paper through your website so you can take it anywhere and print it out, right? And you can go anywhere. Like there's a lot of places out here. It depends on what part of Mexico you're at, but a lot of the places have where you can go, Staples and all that stuff, or papelerias out here where you can go and like over there, use USB cord and plug it into the computer, print it up, and if you have a printer or whatever, it'll be even easier for you. But if not, like I said, there's plenty of stores out here that have that option, so you can go print it up. So once you have that, once you put information, you get your CUR. You will do the same thing with your. If you don't have your birth certificate, it'll be the same website, but instead of CUR, you put /birth certificate or acta de nacimiento. And it'll be the same thing. You put on your information. It'll help if you have, your mother's maiden name or your father and all the information like where you were born at, right? To be able to get everything accurate, right? So once you have that, again, they'll send it the same thing through. It'll be through your phone or through your computer, laptop, whatever you're doing it. And the same thing, you go anywhere and be able to print it up. Once you have those two things, again, those are very simple to get. It's online, because right now through the pandemic, all the government offices are closed, so they're doing everything through appointment, which it makes it a lot easier, actually. For me, it was super easy once I was able to know where to go and get the stuff. It was, like I said, I was able to print everything up. And my recommendation is, if you do it, print 2 or 3 copies of everything, just because you never know. It's always good to have extra, and you never know what you'll need them for, or, you know what I mean? So once you have your CUR, then you do the same thing for your birth certificate if you don't have it. If you have it, you're good to go. After you have that, you do the same thing to get your ID, to INE, which is called INE out here, for your ID card. And that's to vote for anything, right? Para votar. You need that to get your license. And the same thing, you go to the website, ine.mx, and then it'll pop up. The same thing, you put your information, what do you need from them, like your ID, and you put everything in the same thing. They'll send you a time and day where you can go and bring all. Again, it'll ask you for your CUR, your birth certificate, and to get your INE. If you have an ID and all that, it'll be a lot easier. But if you don't have an ID already and you have your CUR and your birth certificate, you will need 2 witnesses. 2 witnesses, and a proof of address. So again, if you're renting from somebody or you're staying at somebody's house, you can always ask for a bill, or you're renting from somebody with a bill or anything. Like I said, or if you know somebody that'll, that's saying you're staying there, like, it can give you a bill, you can provide it. That have to be under your name, like I said, and then 2 witnesses. Again, it could be your landlord or somebody you know. Again, for me, I when I got here, I don't know anybody, so it was kind of hard. I had to use the lady that was renting my house from, and then one of my cousins that I found out was out here, actually. And I'll get into that story, later. Big shout out to him, because he was a big help, when I first got here, man. Not knowing anything, and to my surprise, like, when I picked this place where I'm living at, I didn't even know he was here, like, you know what I mean? So it was just, like I said, everything happens for a reason. It was a blessing. So, but again, I'll get into that story in another video. But again, once you have your CURP, your acta, you print it all up. You have that. When you go to INE and you make your appointment. Again, you'll need the proof of address and 2 witnesses. And again, I hear, like I said, nobody. There's always ways to finesse to be able to, to have people. And people out here willing to help, man. All you gotta do is ask. Like I said, bro, like, it's nothing wrong with asking for help when you need it. And everybody in life has always asked for help, and one part of their life, one point of their life or another. You know what I mean? So again, if you don't know nobody, there's always ways to get around it, man. Like I said, talking to people, and people out here are a lot willing to help. Especially in Mexico, man, you find a lot of people that are willing to make sure you know where you're going, and that's how I got around at first, asking, and where is this at, and that, and people always pointed me the right direction. So again, once you have that, it'll take you, like I said, a few weeks to get it, and again, they'll alert you on your email, hey, you can come pick it up, because you don't get it that same day. Just like anything else, you get it in, boom, it's very quick. Once you have all that, boom, boom, you go in there, they verify everything, take your picture, and then, like I said, I was in and out within 15 minutes, and then they send me another email when I can go pick it up. The same thing, went in there, and not need nothing else. Just they verified obviously they have your picture, so they'll give you your ID, and that's it. Once you have your CUP, your Acta de Nacimiento, your INE, now if you want to get your driver's license, which I would recommend, why not have it? You know what I mean? Why, especially out here where you have everything to get it. In the States, a lot of us drove with no license because we couldn't get it. You know what I mean? So out here, I would recommend you to get it. Have everything intact. Have, you know what I mean? It's easy, and there's no other requirements besides you going to get it. And for the license, they do charge. I know in States it's different. Where I'm at, they charge me 1,100 pesos, which was like $45. $45 for your license. Well, maybe cheaper. I'm not sure exactly, like on the dollar amount, especially depending on how it is when the time you're getting it and where you're at. Some places, charge a lot less. Some places more. Depends. You know what I mean? So, and yeah, once you have, like I said, once you get your CURP, your ACTA, and your INE, and then you can go to the gobierno. Again, it's the gobierno oficina from, depending on what state you're from. If you're from TJ or whatever, it'd be the Baja California area. So Gobierno de Baja California, that's where you will go, the office. And again, and nowadays everything's on Google Maps, or everything's, with the, internet and shit, you can find anything, pretty simple. It's not that hard. All you gotta do, like I said, is do some research, man. But hopefully this video can help, also what you need to do and where you need to go. So, and again, it all depends on what state you're at, you know what I mean? For me, I'm in Baja California, so again, that's where I went to Gobierno del Baja California, and it was boom, simple, man. I went in there, showed my ID, my CURP, and that was it. Again, some other places, they might not do a test. You just pay, get your license, your picture, and you're out of there, right? And a lot of my friends, because I have friends, in different states that have been deported prior to all this, so they were like, "No, he's going." For me, it was different. I had to do a test, the written test, and the driving exam, and the eye check and everything, like the medical and everything. They did, you know what I mean. And again, I was nervous of doing it because again, my Spanish I speak Spanish fluently and stuff, but again, reading it and stuff, it could have been. I probably second guessed myself because I always talk in English, or everything I was around was always English. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I went in there, bro. I took the test. I passed the test. And then they made me do the driving test. Well, the driving test they gave me a little bit of a hard time because of the car that I had American plates. It was a California plates. I don't know if the guy was whatever didn't, was trying to, give me a hard time or what, because everybody asked, like, no, it shouldn't have been an issue, shouldn't be an issue. I asked around, before I went, neighbors and people, like I said, then we wouldn't take a test. You just go pay, but again, I had to do the test, the driving test, and everything. So again, there's always ways around stuff like that, man. Like I said, I was willing to even order a taxi and hey yo, what's up? Gotta work something out. Like yo, let me use a car just so I can do the test. You know what I mean? But fortunately for me, I didn't have to do that. But what I did do when I was up there doing my test, I had pulled up because I did the written exam, did the eye, everything was cool. They're like, yeah, pull around and in the back, you're going to do the test, and then you're good. And then that was it. So, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, for me, like I said, I did all that. They made me go around to, obviously do my driving test. So when I pulled up, that's when they told me, like, oh, you can't do the test with your car. And I was like, what you mean? Like, this is the only car I got. Like, I just got here. I don't have anything else. Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know nobody here. I was a little frustrated, like, man, don't make this harder than it already is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to be my people. You're supposed to help each other. You know what I'm saying? But again, those are probably the rules, regulations. I don't know. I wasn't trying to. But whatever. I was part. I was like, fuck that. I was always like, man, I had everything else, man. I was like, I'm getting my license. Like, You know what I mean? By all means. By the time there was a car parked behind me, but I wasn't moving. Like he was trying to do his test, but I wasn't moving. And I saw it was a lady driving. So obviously, me like I didn't want to approach the car and be like, yo. But I was like, I had no choice. Like I was like, so that's what I had to do, man. I was like, yo, excuse me, you by yourself or you with somebody? Like I didn't want to, want to see if she was with her man or somebody else. That like, I didn't want to approach, seem wrong or something. So, and yeah, the lady was very nice. She was like, yeah, I'm with my father actually. So I addressed her dad. I was like, oh, excuse me, sir. My name is so and so. Introduced myself. Look, this is my situation. I just, kind of ran into him a little bit. I just got deported. Got here with the whoop. But they're just, not letting me take my test because I'm in the car. I wonder if I could, I'll leave you my keys. If you live, if I could just use your daughter's car just to do the test real quick. I did everything else, and yeah, man, sure enough, like I said, he was like, yeah, no problem. Just let her do her test first, and when she's done, you can. And I was like, yeah, of course. And sure enough, man, like I said, I did it. Boom, pulled up, and that was it. And the test was really simple, man. All they did was make me reverse, pull up, and park reverse, and that was it. So, like again, like I said, it was a little weird, but I mean, like I said, I had to do what I had to do, and hopefully, like I said, people out here, like I said, all you gotta do is ask, man, and there's always people out here to help, and like I said, I'm making my channel for the same reason. So if there's anything I can help with, or other further questions or other things you might want to know, just hit me up in the comments, man, and let me know what's up. My email will be linked to my channel, so you guys can always email me if you have any questions or there's anything I can help with. Like I said, I just wanted to make this quick video just to kind of give that information out there. Hopefully it'll come to help to somebody. Again, if you know somebody that's going through the same thing, share this video, man. But other than that, if you like the content that I'll be providing, it'll be mostly information about what to expect and, as far as prices on apartments, houses, jobs. I'll be making videos of every little thing. Hopefully I can help somebody in my position because it's rough, man. It's rough if you don't know, especially if you grew up in the States your whole life and you don't even know where to go, what to start looking for. Or, like me, I didn't where do I go or what do I do? So, like I said, now that I know what I know now, you know what I mean? I feel like it's my obligation to put this information out there for somebody else that's going through the same thing, man. And like I said, if anything else I can help with or any other questions you might have that I didn't get to or whatever, just hit me up, man. And if you like the content, subscribe to my channel, man. Show me love. I'm starting this new thing here in Mexico, bro. I'm starting my new journey out here, and hopefully you guys can welcome. I want to welcome you guys to go through it with me, man. And like I said, show me love, subscribe, comment, like the video, share them, man. Like I said, and hopefully I can help somebody else in this position, man. And just, I know it's rough, but like I said, Mexico's not what people pretend to be and what it is, bro. And especially people that haven't been out here in years that talk about it, or other people that just, the news and the media. Like I said, bro, if you're like I said, when you come out here, or if you're already out here, you're gonna have a whole different outlook on Mexico, bro. Like I am, I'm like just blown away just from everything that I've been seeing and knowing. And I've only been here a few months, man. And like I said, bro, sky's the limit. All you gotta do is have that mentality, man, that positive mentality, and just keep moving forward, bro. Being deported is not a burden. Being deported is not something that, you know what I mean, that you think people are looked down upon because you're criminals. A lot of people are deported for, minor offenses, man. A lot of people. I'm not saying most, but a lot of people. But again, man, being deported is not, because, like I said, you got to look at it positively as a second chance of life. Like I said, now you're in your state where you can get your license, you can get your social, you can get, you know what I mean, your own. And you're in your own country now, man, like I said, and it's just up to you what you do with it and you know what I mean, and how mentally strong you are. Because one thing I would say is you do have to be mentally strong for this, because if you're not mentally prepared for this, or you're in a different mindset, this can be rough, man. It can take a toll on you, and before you know it, you can be falling into depression or something, man, and that shit's real, like I said. So just my advice to you is, man, stay positive. Do some research on here, like I said, and there's other people in my situation, man, like I said, that are willing to help, bro, like I said, and I'm here now. So like I said, if there's anything I can do, like I said, just get at me, man. Get at me on my channel, follow me on Instagram, PeñaLife21, and yeah, man, hopefully I get everybody's support, and then I'll see you guys on the next one.